So a while back, I did a little trade with a fellow YouTuber by the name of roadkillscjim. I sent him some knobs for his metal detector, in trade for him sending me some coins that he found. Now I think that these coins are very similar to some East India Trading Company coins that I had a while back from the mid 1700s. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can electrolyze the oxide off this. We can maybe see if this has any good detail on these or if they're too far gone. Now, I actually almost forgot about these until Roadkill Jim sent me another message recently, and he reminded me that I have these, but I've forgotten to clean these. And also, he asked me if I could give him a shout out for his most recent video. Well, anytime somebody asks me to give them a shout out, well, I get very like kind of a little defensive, like, oh, really, huh? Mm-hmm, yeah, sure. Well, we'll see about that. But then I watched his video and it was actually pretty cool. So it's like, yeah, okay, I'll give you a shout out. Because his video was he discovered a POW camp in kind of an abandoned military base. So that was actually pretty cool. I mean, yeah, that was worth a shout out. But anyway, to electrolyze and clean these coins, first start with this one, I'll have these two little jumpers connected up to this computer power supply. Now, in order to turn these computer power supplies on, what you do is you connect the green wire to any of the black wires. I just have a paper clip in here, so that'll turn it on. Because that's all the motherboard does, is whenever you hit the power button, it makes a connection between the green and the black, and that turns on the power supply. So we have 12 volts across here. This is on the negative side. So the negative side is the part that gets cleaned, and the positive side is the part that gets rusty. Because for every bit that you clean this part, the other part gets extremely rusted. So this part is a sacrificial piece of metal. It's just one of the tabs from a laptop battery. I usually throw them away, but this will be great for this. So now, whenever we turn on the power, we should start seeing bubbles bubbling up. I'll let this sit for a little bit, and we'll see how that goes. So this has been running for a good 10 hours or so. Turn it off. And see how it went. Looks like it didn't get a very good connection. That's unfortunate.
Now that has definitely gotten pretty nasty. I'm kind of surprised by this. This water is some water I got in Las Vegas. Not actually Las Vegas, because the Las Vegas airport is actually in Paradise, not in Las Vegas. But that's a whole legal different thing about the unincorporated area that is what is now mostly known as Las Vegas, but actually isn't Las Vegas. But anyway, when I was flying back from Illinois, I passed through Las Vegas and I refilled my water bottle there. And I happened to have some left over whenever I started doing the electrolysis. Well, it's actually extremely conductive water. And that makes me kind of concerned about drinking it, though, because there's probably a lot of stuff dissolved in it. Because I'm not used to water being this conductive. I didn't have to add any salt to make it start bubbling or anything. But anyway, I'm glad to finally be getting back to this project. It's been like a month or so since I've actually kind of forgot about this. And I've been letting this run for about, I'd say 24 or more hours. Let's see how it's been doing. Yeah. Clean that off a little bit. So there's the coin. Really no discernible markings on it. And it's not really cleaning up that well either. I don't know, it's really weird. But this is the worst coin. This is the better one. At least it looks like it might be better. Or at least it's more smooth. So if I undo this, there may be a resemblance of a marking on there. That sacrificial electrode's going south. Okay, so here's some new water. Has some residual stuff in there, but oh well. Sacrificial electrode inside. Connect that up. just barely. Almost too big. We have our coin. Drop it in there. Turn on the power. And a new addition, some salt. And look at that, it's bubbling nicely. We'll let that sit for like, 24 hours or even more, and see how it goes. Oh wow, look at that. The salt really did the trick. Increasing the conductivity helped a lot. I was afraid this old power supply wouldn't be able to handle it because it could only give like about 2 amps at the most. This only after like, I'd say half an hour. And then I washed it and scrubbed it with a plastic brush, like a toothbrush. And a lot came off. Let's put that on for longer and see if the rest of the stuff goes. Oh man, that's fizzing away. It's been going for about, I'd say 20 minutes now only. Well, that turned out pretty good. It's not quite too shiny, but oh well. Could probably let it go for a little bit longer and it'd be pretty shiny. Now the question is, can we get any discernible marks off of it? Because it looks like just a blank to me, but the right light, I don't know. I seem to see like a line going that way, so that could be like a V going that way, or a V going that way. Because this is most likely an East India Trading Company coin, or the V coin, the VOC coins, or whatever it is. I have a couple of them back home. I did a video about them before. These are probably from at least the 1700s. So, yeah, they've been having plenty of time to corrode and lose all their marks. Still, it's pretty cool. If they are indeed that. It may just be pennies. Don't know. Or you know what? They may be half pennies. I think they had some half pennies in the late 1800s that were about that size. Not really sure though. Well, I'm sorry it took so long for me to make this video, but you might want to go check out roadkillscjim's video, and, well, hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. I enjoyed making it. See ya!